The journey begins on sun-drenched, fertile land, the perfect terroir for quality pomegranates.
Before harvest, a specialist team performs a pre-harvest assessment to confirm fruit readiness.
Specialized, clean harvesting machines are staged, ready to gently collect the ripe fruit.
The harvest initiates with controlled vibration, gently detaching the pomegranates from the trees.
The harvest initiates with controlled vibration, gently detaching the pomegranates from the trees.
The collected fruit is gently guided from the catchment net onto an internal field conveyor.
On the slow-moving field belt, workers perform an immediate visual inspection for surface defects. A gentle stream of filtered air is used to blow away loose leaves or small pieces of debris. The inspected fruit is gently cascaded into large, clean, rigid field collection bins. Each filled bin is weighed instantly in the field, establishing the harvest mass. A unique, scannable batch ID tag is applied, locking in the origin and time of harvest. The bins pass over a sizing grate, ensuring only the largest, best-developed fruits move to juicing. Smaller fruits, which are not optimal for primary juicing, are diverted for other uses.
The approved, tagged bins are carefully lifted and loaded onto the refrigerated trailers. Bins are stacked in a specific pattern inside the trailer to maximize stability during transit. The trailer's chilling unit engages, locking the fruit into a precise, low-temperature environment. Heavy-duty doors are sealed shut, maintaining the controlled, cool atmosphere for transit integrity.
The vehicle proceeds, subject to real-time tracking of its position and internal climate. The cargo arrives at the high-security factory gate, initiating the receiving protocols. The truck reverses into a sealed docking bay, bridging the gap between transport and factory. Personnel verify the cold chain integrity by checking the fruit temperature logs upon door opening. The bins are carefully removed, one by one, from the trailer and transferred to the initial staging area. The fruit undergoes a quick visual inspection under bright factory lights before proceeding to the wash. The tagged bins are inverted, gently pouring the pomegranates onto the primary wash conveyor belt. The stream of red pomegranates begins its hygienic journey toward the automated washing tunnels. The fruit first enters a clean, chlorinated immersion bath to loosen and remove surface contaminants. A continuous flow skimmer removes any floating debris, like twigs or light leaves, from the water surface. The fruit exits the bath and moves into the high-pressure, purified water rinsing tunnel. The fruit exits the bath and moves into the high-pressure, purified water rinsing tunnel. Multiple arrays of fine jets spray the pomegranates from all sides, removing residual cleaning agents.
After rinsing, high-velocity air knives blow the surface moisture off the fruit's exterior.
The clean, dry fruit passes under sophisticated optical sorters for final surface defect detection.
Any fruit with undetected flaws, cracks, or discoloration is instantly removed by targeted air jets.
The clean fruit is weighed again, ensuring only pomegranates within the ideal size range proceed to cutting.
The validated, clean pomegranates are conveyed to the specialized decorticating, skin removal, machine. Inside the decorticator, small, controlled blades score the thick outer skin without touching the arils. The scored pomegranates enter a controlled tumbling chamber to crack open the peel. The cracked shells release the seed sacs, or arils, which are separated from the heavy rind pieces.
The mixture of arils and small shell pieces passes over a vibrating sieve for further cleaning.
A final air current is applied to lift and remove any light, dry pith, or internal membrane fibers. The result is clean, whole pomegranate arils, ready for the crucial cold pressing stage. The clean arils are fed directly into the massive, high-capacity cold press extraction unit. Inside the press, immense, controlled pressure gently squeezes the juice from the arils. The rich, opaque stream of raw pomegranate juice begins to flow out of the press chamber. The pressed seeds and remaining fiber form a dense, dry cake, which is cleanly expelled for disposal. The raw juice immediately passes through a coarse sieve, removing any large fragments of pulp or seed.
Sanitary centrifugal pumps transfer the raw juice through polished stainless steel pipework. An inline refractometer continuously measures the natural sugar content, or Brix, of the raw juice.
The juice acidity is measured by a precise pH probe, crucial for flavor and stability. The validated juice is stored temporarily in an agitated holding tank before fine filtration. The juice enters the fine filtration unit, removing smaller suspended solids for clarity.
The filtration is taken to the microbial level, ensuring the juice is polished to a brilliant clarity. Automated systems perform integrity tests on the filters to ensure no particle bypasses.
The clarified juice is pumped to the pasteurization unit, the critical safety step. High-temperature, short-time pasteurization rapidly heats the juice to eliminate pathogens. The juice is held at the peak temperature for the required duration, in a sterile holding tube. Should the temperature drop, the FDV automatically diverts the juice back for repasteurization. The now sterile juice is immediately flash-cooled to below 5 $5 in a regenerative heat exchanger. A final probe confirms the rapid cooling, preventing any microbial activity post-pasteurization. The cooled juice enters the blending tank for final recipe configuration and flavor balance. Automated systems precisely dose any natural flavorings or specific acidity regulators. The blend is passed through a homogenizer, ensuring a perfectly stable and uniform final texture. A sterile sample is taken from the blend tank for the final and most critical quality control analysis. The sample undergoes rapid testing to confirm complete microbiological sterility and purity. Approved juice is pumped into vast, hermetically sealed, aseptic tanks awaiting packaging.
Sensors continuously track the vital statistics within the holding tanks, ensuring optimal storage.
The juice is released from the storage base, beginning the transfer to the high-speed filling line.
Empty bottles or cartons undergo intense sterilization, often using UV light or hydrogen peroxide mist.
A final blast of sterile, HEPA-filtered air removes any potential particles inside the container. The juice pipe is connected to the filling head manifold under strict sterile conditions. The multiple filling nozzles are primed with juice, ready for high-speed, synchronized dispensing.
Press. The sterile containers are precisely spaced and aligned using a screw feeder for the filler. The helical screw
The entire filling operation occurs under an intense flow of ultra-clean, filtered air. The nozzles descend, and the deep red juice is dispensed rapidly and volumetrically into the bottles. The nozzles retract instantly, utilizing a vacuum brake to ensure a completely drip-free bottle rim. Every filled bottle immediately passes over a dynamic check weigher for final product quantity validation. Any container failing the weight specification is automatically, gently diverted from the main line. The pre-sanitized caps are air-conveyed through a sealed track to the high-speed capping machine.
A synchronized star wheel guides the bottle, while a robotic arm places the cap precisely onto the neck.
The cap is securely sealed onto the bottle threads by a high-torque rotary spindle.
Any containers receive an induction seal, fusing a protective foil membrane beneath the cap. Technical detail explains the magnetic field only heats the conductive foil.
High-resolution cameras inspect the cap and seal integrity for any evidence of tampering or defects.
The critical manufacturing date and unique batch code are printed onto the packaging by laser or inkjet. The sealed product enters the labeling section, where it is precisely spaced for application. The vibrant, high-quality label is applied at high speed with perfect alignment and 0 wrinkles.
Optical scanners check the label for correct position, bubbles, and data printing legibility. The finished bottles are grouped into multi-pack units for retail shelf presentation. The grouped packs are wrapped in transparent, heat-shrink film for secure transport.
Flat carton blanks are rapidly folded and glued into sturdy shipping containers by automated robots.
The shrink-wrapped multi-packs are precisely loaded into the secondary shipping cartons. The cartons are sealed shut with hot glue and receive the final distribution tracking barcode. The sealed and labeled cartons are conveyed to the automated palletizing cell.
A specialized robot stacks the cartons in an interlocking pattern onto a standardized shipping pallet. The finished pallet is securely wrapped in high-tensile stretch film for comprehensive protection. The completed, wrapped pallet is moved via electric forklift into the refrigerated holding warehouse.
The pallets are efficiently loaded from the chilled warehouse directly into the pre-cooled transport truck. Internal straps and inflatable dunnage bags are used to secure the load and prevent shifting during transit. The refrigerated truck seals its doors and begins the journey toward the final distribution points.
The final vehicle arrives at the retail location, ensuring the cold chain remains unbroken. The ultra-clean, preservative-controlled juice is placed onto the brightly lit, chilled display. From the orchard's unique harvest to the final perfect package, a guarantee of purity and quality. Every filled container is inspected for cleanliness, ensuring no drops or residue remain on the exterior. The sealing mechanism undergoes a final torsional check to guarantee the tamper-proof cap integrity. A set of soft, vertical rollers ensures the label is fully adhered and perfectly smooth around the container. The carton flaps receive a precise application of food-safe hot glue before final closing. The wrapped pallet is checked for vertical plumpness and overall stacking stability.
All loading documents are automatically generated, verifying the cold chain transfer to the driver. Every bottle is fully traceable back to the specific orchard and hour of harvest.
The workflow represents the pinnacle of modern, sensor-driven food manufacturing technology.
Ready to deliver the billion-dollar superfood benefits to the global market.
The final, perfect product. A fusion of nature's goodness and engineering precision.
Next-gen process, setting the standard for transparency and excellence in beverage production. The Pomegranate Juice workflow, engineered for absolute purity. End of process.